Alright lads, how we doing today? How we doing today? If it isn't Sown beat you to it, Stammer, I guess Sown's my new favourite guy. Bear with me 1 second. I can never remember if this counts as a game or a game window. I think it might be a game window. Yep. Game window. Which is super annoying, because it means it's like, not quite... There we go. That should be good, I think. I'll fuck with the layer. That's fine. You get the gist. I wasn't fighting for your affection, I was fighting for Sown, folks. Bastards! Betrayed! Betrayed! Now, I don't know exactly, necessarily, how long I'm going to stream today. But I can tell you this right now. I'm exhausted. I spent the entire day today in fucking downtown Greenville. Driving back and forth in downtown Greenville, to where I found that Weebmobile. And I am exhausted. So I might just fall asleep, like, at the fucking computer, if I'm honest with you. I might just fall, like, at some point, punching this many rabbits, punching this many scarab beetles, I'm just gonna be like... I'm gonna crash any minute too. Go get some sleep, Sown. You don't have to sit and watch my dinkus stream. Go get some sleep. It's better for you. It's better for you. But to the uninitiated, I could not resist trying Monk. Giving Monk a fairer shot than I've given it before. Stammer, right, let me be 100% brutally honest with you, right? I cannot. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I don't know why it is this way. But I cannot, for the life of me, play a magic class in this game. Any element of magic, I just can't. I despise the magic in this game. I despise it. So, that being the case, I'm just gonna fucking punch everything. I'm gonna take a page out of the Book of Set, and we're just gonna punch everything. And then I'll win. Kind of glad for it too. Good simplification of your schedule. That is a good idea, Sown. Like, my schedule right now is so unbelievably fucked. Because I wake up every morning at 7 to do my work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've been operating the last few days on like 2 hours of sleep. Alright, come on then. Let's get this over with. Activate TP feed. Hey, Goblin. He hit me for 19? Oh, he's tough. Of course he is. Of course he is. Ridiculous. Game's stupid. That's what I get. I wanted to die anyway. That's the excuse I'm gonna go with. Because I wanted to take this bitch. I did it! I learned combo. I am truly epic. Alright, now we get to see if we delete this character or keep her. It all hinges on this. Where's that piece of salt? Oh, right, she doesn't give it to me. I have to sort my inventory? Ugh. New 14 patch is fun, the story is just buff. That describes 14 in a nutshell. Yeah? If you were to ask me what element of 14 is going to suck out of all of it, it's going to be the story, every time. They can't write a good story, they just can't. It's all overly sentimental fucking anime garbage every single time. Every single time. I was debating whether I should actually play 14 and get to that point just so that I could do it for the stream. And I may at some point, just out of sheer morbid curiosity, but let me tell you something right now. I need to be a very certain kind of way to play that game. And it's extremely rare that I'm that kind of way, do you know what I mean? Apparently it doesn't feed more TP, it lowers delay, not increase attack speed. Oh! Oh, that's cool! I always thought 100 Fists was just a death sentence. 100 Fists, how many times would you like to be Goblin Rushed? They did. The Riverside arc was stellar. That's true, like I said before, there are elements of that game that I think are really good, like the Edda Black Blossom story and everything I think was really well done. But let's be frank, the vast majority of the story in that game is just, you know what I mean? Ooh. I'm going to accept the crossover event for what it is. Well, at least it looks like they're like paying some respects and have some like funny moments, like that ghost saying Mia 1K Gil is funny. Like, I think there is enough heart to it that I don't despise it completely. Game audio is a little loud. Oh, okay. I think I turned it up a bit, thinking it would be too quiet. That should be better. TYTY BBZ. Oh, look at that, we're not playing League of Legends. How does that feel? I'll be honest with you, I've been kind of addicted to playing Set lately. I've been kind of addicted. He's just a fun champion. New raid is FF11 themed? Yeah, I know, but is it, like, any good? You fought Preesh, Fafnir, and 5 Archangels. I'm glad they did the Archangels. That's probably the coolest thing they could have done for a raid fight. Oh, Aladdin for the Genesis? Baller. It's neat. So, if I give you my, like, password, will you just get my account to that point? I don't want to do Dawn Trail. I really don't want to do Dawn Trail, man. I ain't got the energy for Dawn Trail. Oh, but difficulty 2, not a snooze fest? That's what I've heard. Maybe I'll give it a look. I ain't got the energy for Dawn Trail though. I've got to go through an entire expansion to get there, like you know? Let's go trade in our thing. Hey, Early Kyla, are you planning on dual boxing or just as a new character? I'm starting a new character for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'll be brutally honest with you. I've got Onion as my Taru on retail, and I kind of want him to be my main Taru. Number 2, I can't do magic in this game. I've tried. But even something as innocuous as Sub-Blue, every 5 minutes I'm casting a blue, every 5 seconds I'm casting a blue magic spell. It's just, I don't want to do magic in this game. I just don't. And you might sit and go, well, why don't you just change jobs on your other character? Because I want to punch things. And here's the thing. I want to punch things and look cool. And here's the thing. Taru Monk ain't going to work. Let's be honest. I don't think there's a less viable class race combo. And number two, I've said it before when Kiko used to be our monk, before she fucking quit. The claws and hoodie look is very me. I love the claws and hoodie look. I did it. I brought you some Wawa. Also struggling to resub to go through Endwalker and Enter. You have to go through Endwalker as well, man. That fucking sucks. Like, I can't even muster the strength to do Dawntrail. Oh my god, they hit me with the Castlevania. Down, 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 wow, wow, wow. Well, how many Castlevania games have we beaten on stream? A lot of them. This stream's actually, we played a lot of Castlevania games on this stream. I love Castlevania. Emphasis on the classic Castlevanias, not fucking Symphony of the Night. When they turn into Metroidvanias, I lose interest. I want to just go from left to right and whip everybody. That's all I want to do. More like Yawn Fail. That's the thing, like, not only do I have to play a game I don't particularly care about that much, but further, Dawntrail is, like, widely regarded as kinda shit and boring. Even by people who like the game. So, if they're saying it's shit and boring, like, oh my god. You know? Terra Monk is throwing fists is a cooler animation, though? I guess that's true. But is it worth dying to every single enemy? You know what I mean? Is it worth having 80 hit points at level 50? I think not. The Taukaka look, the hoodie and the claws, that's what I'm going for. I love that look. You heard that honeybee music? Early, you weren't in the stream where we listened to that live. We listened to that for the first time live, like 2 weeks ago on stream. And let me tell you something, brother. Ooh. I hate all of it, except for the chorus. The bit where it's like, I'll be a queen bee, honey bee, love. Like that bit, I like that bit. All the rest, I fucking hate. But that bit, that's got me bopping. I'll be honest with you, that's got me bopping a little bit. And anything's better than Smile. Smile is one of the worst things I've heard in a game. Like, one of the worst songs I've heard in a game. It's terrible. It's terrible. This may issue with most X-Packs when the stakes are raising, we're on a precipice of plot, stop revolving. You get year to a past another dimension, moving flashback, and all the build-up just crumbles. That's the thing. And the other thing is that Endwalker was kind of, I mean, the clue's in the fucking name. Endwalker was kind of the end. Oh, got to delete the character, she failed at the synthesis. Endwalker was kind of the end. Yeah, of that whole arc, of that whole... They should have just gotten rid of the Scions and done an entirely new thing. No Scions, none of that shit. But it's such a... That game is so mired in its own shitty lore at this point. Do you know what I mean? They can't get away from it. They can't get away from the boring-ass Scions, and I wish they would. Because none of those characters are interesting. None of them. None of them. Every time I open my eyes wide, my ears pop. Watch. None of them. None of them. I didn't know I could waggle my ears with my eyes. Alright, we're good. Maybe I'll build up the energy to play it. I'll probably play the game off stream if I do. And then do the Final Fantasy XI related stuff on stream. I don't know. I don't want to stream Final Fantasy XIV, if that makes sense. Yeah. I got zero to no interest in that. I didn't even talk to her. What a goober. But how are you guys doing today? I am exhausted. I am so tired today. I've been working my tuchus off, and I wasn't going to stream. I was going to pussy out. I was going to be like, oh, I'm not going to stream today, but I would always, 9 times out of 10, I would always rather stream than not. So, if I'm not streaming, please understand that I'm probably fast asleep. I will always stream if I have the opportunity. Always. What happened to the Elven Paladin? Was that the last time you saw me on Eden? Was the Elven Paladin? Yeesh. I can't remember why we stopped doing that, but there was a reason. Oh no, I stopped doing that character because all of a sudden people started joining me and starting at level 1. People were like, oh wow, this looks cool, and started joining in. And so to play with them, I just made a new character. Incidentally, I'm always down to play with people. If people want to hop in and level up. There was one in between. Terra Dragoon. Oh, Terra Dragoon was fun, but like I said, I don't want to be a Dragoon, a Taru monk. I really don't. Being Taru is already a pain in the ass. If I'm going for a purely non-magical sort of route, because I hate magic, if I'm going completely non-magical, being a Taru is a terrible, terrible idea. And it's just going to make me hate my life. So in the interests of me sort of saving my brain, I just made a Hume. Because at least with a Hume, even if I change my mind later on, Hume isn't bad at anything, you know? Hume is mediocre at everything. Which sometimes is just what I need. But yeah, Terra Dragoon is fun. I just don't want to cast spells. I don't want to do that. I did some soul searching. I realized that every second that I'm sat there casting a spell is a second that I'm not, like, hitting something, and it just makes me sad. I modeled my 14 character after Archangel Galka because I was ooh. Actually, this is a good point. This is a good point. Let me go to my YouTube real quick. Let me go to my YouTube real quick. My channel. Community. Where is it? Here it is. Right. This is my channel, okay. I'll just swap the window here. My channel, right? My Final Fantasy XIV character back then, I modeled off Archangel Eevee. How do I make this bigger? Anyway, you get the idea. I think I did a good job. For back then, before they released any of the Archangel armor, I did an alright job, I reckon. I want the full picture of this. But that's before any of the Archangel armor. I went out of my way to find the most closest, bestest armor I could. I reckon I did a good job. But that was right at the end of Shadowbringers, I think? Damn, this actually... Hey, that's pretty good! Just skedaddled about with the Odin armor. I would say if there's one thing I was good at in that game, it was making cool armor sets. My Sims 4 skills came in handy on that game. I even made a Shantoto cosplay that was pretty good in that game. I remember when me, Insta, and Kenichimu went to one of those dance clubs, and I was in my Shantoto cosplay. It was kind of funny. I tried making 11 Mithra Kefir in 14, and it was when I realized how different Mithra Makoto actually. That's the thing, like, the races don't look like races in that game. They just look like, you know, humans with animal ears, or humans with. They almost. I mean, the what are they called? Hrothgar? Those are different. But the Hrothgar are fucked up. They have massive tail clipping issues. They can't wear helmets. They're all hunched over and look like fucking hunchbacks. If you want to be unique in that game, they just make you ugly and shit. Do you know what I mean? I like the Galka a bit more than the Row designs. Row end up looking like joke characters. Galka look probably the thing. But that's the thing. In 11, they all look like distinct races. You know, they all look not human. Yeah, they all look like they aren't just humans with given animal characteristics. Yeah? Whereas in 14, they all just look like humans with, like, who've gone to Spirit Halloween, you know? Or the 11 counterparts of the races shared between both games. Each race in 14 is human, but exactly. Did I just see Romagus, by the way? I'm sorry, Romagus. I didn't see you there in the YouTube chat. I've got to figure it so that YouTube chat shows up for me, because for some reason, chat settings. I did see you, Romagus. I promise. Unfortunately, fucking, for whatever reason, I have to catch you out of the corner of my eye on my mobile phone. It's the only way I can see YouTube messages. Why is my boost not coming out? I swear I put boost in here. Maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken. We need that guy. I need his axe. And my axe. It's fine too. I mean, yeah, it's different strokes for different folks. If that's what you like, then go for it. More power to you. Me personally, though, since I like creatures, I like goblins and like kobolds and weird little critters. So I like my races to be very distinct, you know? I think that's the thing I like about 11. You're popping out, take it easy, son. Have a nice snooze. Get that fucking sleeping pattern back on track. Isn't that the eternal fucking struggle? Sleeping patterns. That's the eternal struggle. I swear, all it takes for me is like one night where I find a game that I'm really into. I'll play it, realize it's 3 AM, and then I'm fucked. That's me for like 2 weeks then. Fucked. Completely fucked. Alright, can we defeat Orc? Yeah. Yeah. Easy peasy. What level do I get counter? Is it 10 or is it 15? Please say 10. Counter should be 10. Good. I want counter now. Fire up the old Empress band. Counter is legitimately the only reason to play Monk. If Monk didn't get counter, nobody would bother. I can guarantee you that. 10, I usually don't prattle off stuff I don't know 100%. Well, you're alone there in the world. You are only... You're like 1% of like the global population there. Most people will tell you something with only like 20%. In fact, no, not even that. A lot of people will have an opinion on something with absolutely no bearing whatsoever. None. Also, check out how much I've improved the lip sync. Look at that. That's some fucking good lip sync. I've improved it to no end. I told you that after the test stream, I sat there for ages fiddling with everything. Ooh, tough orc. Like a good internet man. Hey, strong bad. You jumped over some of my buses. I think that's actually my favorite Homestar Runner bit. That email, because I can I can remember that email word for word verbatim. But also, it's the part where he goes, "Halfway to go, I'll have to break through this brick wall." Car wheels into it, and it explodes. And then the bricks come back down, and they spell out "high." Like, I love that bit. Speaking of doing research, we're getting discussion. I discovered that 14 1.0 and Concord both cost the same amount of. Really? Really? Well, I guess 14 is an MMO, so they're always like gigantically expensive. Please don't win, Forest Fungua. I don't need that in my life right now. Oh, the evasion. Get punched. But whereas Square Enix put another $200 million into reworking into the now successful Rainbow One, Sony shuttered Concord, and that studio made it. That is the problem, and that is the problem with gaming in general now, especially AAA studios. Is it's just either we're gonna put an exorbitant amount of money into something, and then if it doesn't work, we're just gonna fucking shut you down, which is asinine. There's no other word for it. It's asinine. I can't think of a game that's not an indie game, okay, where the hype surrounding it is so massive that it fucking sells out in a weekend. Do you know what I mean? Every game needs to find its footing a little bit, especially a new IP. A new IP 100% has to find its footing. You can't release a new IP and just expect success immediately. The world doesn't need another hero shooter, but you know what it does need? There's a vacuum left by Blizzard and Overwatch 2 that didn't include PvE mode. Yeah, see? The world needs more horde shooters. Yeah? I love Darktide, the Warhammer Darktide game. The problem with that game is, it's like the same fucking 6 missions on rotation. If there was a really, really huge horde shooter with loads of missions, I'd need nothing else in my life. Citizen Concord at Citizen was a story-driven experience. You could have done that. 200 million made a good story easy. Yeah, but you know. Oh, pardon me. The big companies don't fucking operate that way. The big companies, that's the thing. The big companies are as bad as the gamers that they believe they're catering to. They believe they're catering to these people with like minuscule attention spans, but which is true, to be fair. But they are exactly the same way in that when they don't get their instant gratification of profit, they just shut it down. Everything now is just about instant gratification. We want everyone to instantly be on board, everyone to instantly pay money, everyone to instantly make a profit, and it just, very few things work that way. Yeah? Very few things kind of work that way. I mean, I feel bad for the employees. I mean, who doesn't, right? The employees sit there and pour fucking blood, sweat, and tears into these games. Let's face it, they have no real connection to either. When your staff is made up of so many people, there's no way that these people all have like a soulful, meaningful connection to the game. It's like indie games where the developer obviously gives a damn. Yeah? If you're a, say, 3D modeler or animator or coder or whatever, and you end up working for fucking Activision Blizzard, there's an extremely good chance that you don't give a crap. You're just there for your job. Yeah? And yet they all get laid off, they all get fucking terminated, when the game that they don't really give a damn about failed. Usually due to shit that's not their fault. Like, I ain't being funny or anything but with Concord, but let's be brutally honest, right? Why did Concord fail? Okay, it's a saturated market. That's already a bad thing. The big part for me, though, if I'm brutally honest with you, because people are shallow, is the whole what a lot of people perceive as this new woke plague. Yeah? The way every game now has like a trans character, and every game has like 50 gay characters, and yada yada yada. Me personally, I don't give a damn if the character's written. If the character's written well and like looks cool and does some cool shit, I don't care how they fucking get their rocks off. I really don't. But a lot of people do care, and unfortunately, like it or lump it, those are the people that will give you money. You know. I also just think some of the character designs were just absolutely shit. Just absolutely shit and awful. That's like having to go and look for with 150 other people. The only thing on their resume over the last 8 years is Concord. True. That's a bit of a black mark, isn't it, really? Why does this Orcish Grappler, who is a decent challenge, do 22 damage per attack? Like, is it just me, or is this completely fucking cracked? Fine. Like, what the fuck, man? Decent challenge on what planet? On what planet? Orcish Grapplers are broken. Like, they're the most fucking broken Beastman, by far. But that's a bit much. Like, why is he hitting me for 17? I've got a turn now. He's gonna hit me. Oh! I'm still in it. Turn now. Oh god, there's a fucking orc. We can make this. Every day of my life I make this. Oh! Every day of my life I escape this. I escape this. I will make it to Sandy, baby. Save me, Richmond. Save me, Falkmandu. Whatever the fuck your name is. Useless scout. I should have probably just died. No. I have to live. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at the distance we've made. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. The music is very... Fucking save me, you useless elves. Fucking save me. I'm gonna make it. Looks like we made it. I'm the world's greatest. Unbelievable. Look at that human woman running for her life. Like, I ain't being cute or anything, but... decent challenge. Not a single hit below 10 damage. And the one that was below 10 was one hit of 2, and the second one was a 19. What? Decent challenge. And that's not even decent challenge, like, decent challenge with high defense or anything. That's just decent challenge. Bullshit. Bullshit. I do like that the funny music came on as I was running for my life, though. One thing I've got to do at some point, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've also changed like the stream front page and everything. One thing I've got to do at some point is make a new introduction video. And I'm not sure what I want to do about that just yet. Because I used to have one. Ooh, sewer surfing. Remember that stream where I played that Turtles game? Ah, good times. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of those things I never... I guess it was before my time, maybe? Ninja Turtles were more 80s than 90s, right? Because I didn't really fuck with Ninja Turtles, you know what I mean? Green lovers, come rescue me. See, if we can just get level 10 and just get counter, we'll be golden. I'll never back down. Until we get counter, we're kind of useless. That is the one thing I would change about Final Fantasy. If I had, like, one wish that could only be used on Final Fantasy, right? Make it so I didn't put my weapon away every time I killed something. That's it. That's the one change that I would make to make this game feel more playable. Because I guarantee to a lot of new players that's also off-putting. Especially if they use a two-hander. It's off-putting to have to wait to take your weapon out again. Did I even get an axe? No. I went to Applebee's for lunch today while I was working. And, I gotta say, right? Maybe it's a southern thing. I don't know. But when the waitress calls me sugar pie, you better believe she's getting a 25% tip. Do you know what I mean? what does that say about my lack of self-esteem? That the waitress calling me sugar pie was enough to be like, well, you're getting more than you should. I'm just a fragile little bean. Punch, punch. Grappler. Fuck off. I see you over there. Right, this one's easy prey. Surely. And don't call me Shirley. Surely. We can get him. Sparked him right out, boys. I think a thing about me in, like, punch classes, I like the idea of, like, a tavern brawler. Or, like, a rough and tumble kind of, like, punch kind of guy. But, like, a monk, like, martial arts, I've got no interest in that. I don't want to be doing, like, judo chops and karate. I want to be, like, a barbarian, but with fists. Just throwing tables and cracking skulls, you know? That's the fun way to do punch character. Alright, while I rest, let me get a soda real quick. I was gonna, like, pledge to not have a monster today, like, just to sort of recalibrate my system, sort of flush my system of toxins. But after the day I've had, I'm sorry, I need the energy. I feel like I'm gonna die. Ah! Poison. Nothing wakes you up quite like a quick injection of fucking poison directly into your veins. Get fucking jabbed, mate. I think I could enjoy Monk. I just need to find the right sub-job, for one thing. And I just need to avoid magic. I'm sorry, I can't do magic. Magic just takes away from the game for me. Yeah, I'm like 1,000 times more efficient with magic. But I just hate using it. I don't know what it is about my brain. I think it's the whole, like, being interrupted and weaving spells between enemy attacks and stuff. I just don't like doing that. And I'm not sure what I'll sub. Obviously, the temptation is to just sub Warrior, but I don't know. I think there might be something more interesting I could do. Get fucking punched! Oosh! I can't imagine the kind of psycho you have to be to punch a rabbit in the face. Do you know what I mean? All the guys with swords and like bows and stuff, that's fine. But to go out there with just your fists and punch a rabbit to death, that takes a special kind of nutcase. And that's just the kind of nutcase I am. There's a good point. Is Sandy winning? Of course they're winning. Did I even need to ask? Did I even need to? Of course Sandy's winning. Sandy only knows how to win. Best nation. That means I can get my Royal Footman's tunic when the time comes. I've also got to get a purple belt, but I've never obtained the purple belt. I don't know what you've got to do for that. I know that, like, efficiency-wise, it's better to just kill easy prey fucking rabbits the first 10 levels. But I want those skill-ups, do you know what I mean? I hate the idea of going to Lethean Plateau with, like, level 6 hand-to-hand. I'm okay with enduring a slightly slower experience if that means I've got the skill ups. Can't wait to replace these stupid friggin' knuckle dusters with some claws. Then I'll be cooking. I just want the claws. Can we talk about how claws are like one of the coolest weapons in every game? Give me the option for some claws, I'll probably take it. I really like the claws in Elden Ring. Remember Elden Ring? Remember when I soloed those like 4 dudes? And the way I did it was just spamming that stupid blood slash over and over again? That's how you know that game is just dog shit. When the only way to beat something is to just like be cheesy as fuck. That's how you know it's just not even remotely made to be fair. What's my guard at now? Level 2, baby! Just call me King of the Guards. It levels up more slow. It levels up at about the same speed as a skill does in Brighter Shores. I've seen that there are actually people playing Brighter Shores and claiming it's good. And I just can't. I'm sorry, right? But you can sit there all you want and be like, oh, different strokes for different folks. I'm sorry, but objectively that game is fucking awful. It's objectively bad. It's a time sink. And you might argue that all games are time sinks. That one very deliberately exists to waste your time. Orcs, go away. I'm so close to a level. But I don't want to get orced. Ugh. Decent challenge. I'm close to a level. Let's just kill this thing. Let's just kill level 1 dingbat. Oi! Dingbat! Get sparked out. Why can't Monk use like any throwing weapons as well? I would have thought Monk would have been all over like darts. But apparently not. All they can use is stones, pebbles. That seems wrong to me. Huzzah! One more level to go. And we're kind of... Number 1, we'll be able to party with people. But number 2... I'll finally be able to equip some other gear other than bronze. Get the old raw footman's tunics, go get some claws, and then I'll basically have my glam for the entire game. I'll have my style lock for the whole game at level 10. See? It's dedication to the craft. How many other level 9s have 19 hand-to-hand? None of them. Because they all sit there killing level 1 rabbits. Me? Challenge myself. It's only through adversity that we truly grow. Any goober can kill a level 1 rabbit. But a true Chad takes on... No, they don't. I was gonna say a true Chad takes on Orcish Grappler. Decent challenge with high defense. They absolutely don't do that. The deadest man alive does that. I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of grateful that I'm so tired because it means I'm going to be able to fall asleep tonight. And hopefully, that'll be my sleep pattern sort of fixed. That'll be my rests fixed to the point where I'm not tired in the morning every day. But my body is weird. I swear there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll get a nice early night. I go to bed and then I wake up 15 hours later. It just doesn't make sense. You know what? I think I need some fucking upgrades. I need some upgrades. I've decided. Where are they? Where are the upgrades items? Here we go. I could go to bed. I am saying I'm so tired, I could go to bed. Gamer chair, that's what we need. Give me a gamer chair, baby. This one. Behind me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're fucking cooking. What else could I get? Can I get a desk? Table. In front. Oh, fuck yeah, boys. Upgrades. Now I need a monitor. I think the only monitor they have is like a art monitor, tablet, yeah. That's fine. That'll do. Actually, no, I don't like that. Get rid of it. Put it in the trash. I want the beverage. Look at this, it's exactly like my other one. This is exactly like my PNG tuber now. Same deal, but easier. And let's mix it up a bit. What else could I get? Christmas items? Christmas tree? Sunglasses. That's kind of cool. Alright, we're done. Now we're cooking, boys. Now we're cooking. Now we're ready to punch. Now we're ready to punch. I just need to get like a monitor. But I need to get one of my own. I need to get like a PNG or something for that. It's not in VTube Studio already. I kind of really like the glasses. Waygroof! My man. Nice music, dude. Hey, don't thank me. Thank rainwave.cc. If you stream, or you do anything of that sort of nature, you go to rainwave.cc. It's a radio station, and they just play video game music stuff. The Capcom gods. Guile's theme is great and does go with everything, but personally, my favorite Street Fighter 2 track, although I like a lot of them, I like the Vega theme. You know? I love that shit. Or Ken's theme is really good. How you doing, Waygruff? Welcome. Welcome. Do you like Final Fantasy XI? If so, why? If so, what's wrong with you? You must have the same brain worm as me. Because that's all the reason I need. It's fucking great. Here's the thing, with 11, like, you get a lot of detractors for 11 who say, you know, it's slow and blah blah blah. There is no other MMO like it. Do you know what I mean? You might say EverQuest at a pinch, but EverQuest is so fucking old and unplayable that it doesn't really count anymore. There's no other MMO like it. If I really liked WoW, I could replicate that experience with a lot of other MMOs. I can't really replicate this experience with any other MMO, you know? That's why I like 11 as much as I do. I fucking love 11. Always have and always will, I'm afraid. This game's got its fucking hooks in me. But how you doing, Wake Up? Welcome to the stream. This is where you come to hear only the finest video game beats, while some fucking absolute mong just talks over it constantly. If that's what you're looking for, you've come to the right place. But we don't just play 11, we played a lot of League of Legends lately, and frankly, I kind of wanted to play that today as well, but I think I'm contractually obligated to play 11. It's the habit, I just can't quit. I love streaming 11. I think 11 is one of the best streaming games because... Have I tried Eve? I actually have. We tried Eve on stream like a year ago. Oh, it was so funny. So, so I fired up Eve for like the first time ever, right? And I was learning, and it took me like 3 hours to like learn stuff. And this dude came in the stream, and he was super nice. He was such a nice guy. But he was like a high level Eve player. Like he knew all the tricks and stuff. He logged on and like gave me all these really amazing ship parts and stuff. And I took all this really good stuff. Immediately went out to try and PvP somebody and got killed. Immediately. He was so mad at me. I said, brother, that's just the kind of guy I am. Sorry. I like Eve as like a second monitor kind of game. Like if I'm playing something on a main monitor, I might have Eve on a second monitor to like mine rocks or just explore or whatever, you know? Eve is a really good atmosphere game. If you turn the lights off and have some maybe ambient lighting and a giant monitor and you're flying alongside a planet or through a galaxy or whatever, it looks spectacular. It's got a real good scope to it. But it is kind of just like spreadsheets, the game. Which is why I can't, like, focus on it, do you know what I mean? I need other things to focus on at the same time. But I did actually like my time with Eve. I did actually like it. I played it off stream and everything. We have played almost every MMO on this stream now. We've even played Meridian 59. What the fuck is that? Yeah? We've played them all, baby. We've played them all. Zomfk! It's Marshall Silver. He's lurking. Howdy, partner. He's lurking. Oh man, look at those fucking cool-ass Chrono Trigger emotes. I want those. I want those. All I have is like a lobster. That's why nobody subs to me. I have no good emotes. Alright. So beginneth the big grind. We need one more level. And then we can get some serious upgrades. Man, combo is so good. I've gone on record before of saying that I think double thrust is the most OP level 1 weapon skill. But combo might... If you hit all 3 hits of combo, combo's better, I think. Hard to say. But double thrust is fucking nuts. Level 8 Orcish Fodder. Decent challenge. Can I do it? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put all of my faith. All of my faith in the RNG gods for this one. Because I'm a monk, I don't really have any variables I can throw out, you know? I just kind of hope that I win the fight. Let's do it. Yeah. That is a tremendous start. We just need some evasions, some guards. Oh my god. I swear this game doesn't let you ever get ahead. It's like, oh, he missed. You missed. You're never allowed to fucking stop missing in this game. Come on. Come on, we can do it. We're gonna save our TP for a big finishing combo. If I use it now, it's wasted. We want to execute with our combo. We want to execute him. Can I get a single guard, please? Come on. Come on. He missed! RNGesus! Take the wheel! Kablooey! Get the fuck out of my video game and don't you ever cross me again. Woo! That was not worth. That's the thing that I hate about this game. Like, any fights that are challenging or difficult just aren't worth it. You're so much better off just fighting crappy, easy praise. If you try and, like, push the envelope, you just don't... The gains don't match the stress, you know? I think that's the other thing I'd change about this game if I had the option. The two things I'd change about this game. Make it so I don't have to put my weapon away after every fight. And number two, maybe look at the XP. Give people more XP for, like, tougher mobs. Soloing tougher mobs, or, like, duoing. Just fuck with the XP tables a bit. Because as they stand, they kind of only promote one way of playing, and that's partying in Valcombe Dunes, you know? Think about how much more exciting fighting even matches would be by yourself if you got 300 XP for doing it. Worth and challenging. Ooh, I love steel drum. What is this? This is On a Quiet Island by Yuji Yoshino. Steel drums put me to sleep though. Maybe not the best choice right now, considering how tired I am. Ooh. Fucking gave that guy the old 1-inch punch. Stopped his heart with a flick of my wrist. Yeah. Uh-oh, my inventory's full. I blame you, Fred Flintstone. And to a lesser extent, Wild Onion. This guy's easy prey? I did 8 damage to him? Scarab Beetle's a crack, dude. Look at this guy's defense. He's tougher than a crab. I look like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I look like I've had a long day of gambling and alcohol and acid. Because I have. Let me put my hat back on. Let me put my hat back on. Now we're cooking. Now I'm looking the part, baby. Yeah! I look cool as shit. With the glasses on, that leaf on my hat looks more than ornamental. Do you know what I mean? Looks like I've been tapping into my own supply. What's this grappler check as? DC with high defense? I will take that on when I have 100 fists back. Until then, it's just gonna destroy me. You know what, while we rest, this is bothering me. Well, I gotta complete this fucking ensemble. I gotta complete this look. Let me find... Where did I put that? Do I still have it? I don't know that... I do! Okay. Add... Image. Kind of eats into me though. I need to make it smaller. Oh, Sonic 2! Look at that setup though! Yeah! I've got the smallest monitor ever made. Now we're cooking. Now I look like I belong. That's a streamer. That is actually what I look like right now. I've got the can of Monster. I've got the fucking weird gamer seat. I've got a wooden desk. I've got... Ah, it's perfect. It's perfect. The only thing I'm missing is the weed hat. I actually have a bow and arrows. I could go and get a bow and arrows, put it on my back. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to do a dress up for Halloween this year. But Halloween was kind of a bit of a... fell into a really awkward position for me. In that my life was really hard during Halloween. I had a lot of shit going on that medically that was just making me miserable. So Halloween was not going to happen this year. Maybe we'll do a dress up just for funsies. Maybe for my birthday or something. Check out all of my new bits. Check out all of my new... Check out all of my subtleties. I got bored while resting, so I gave myself a bunch of things. I've got cool shades. I've got Danger-esque shades. I've got a PC monitor, a desk, a can of creature energy, and I've got a chair. I have to lean. How goes the paunch grind? Paunch berry? I can't even reach the top! It goes... that much. We need another 1,000, and then I can finally fucking look cool. I can finally look as cool as my VTuber. Cha. Who am I kidding? Impossible. There is also now, as well, since somebody, I think it was yesterday, I think it was Leto or somebody, requested a head pat reward thing. There is now a head pat option that will spawn a head pat thing. Yeah. I listen to requests, what can I say? Oh, for God's sake. Oh. You of all people, Stam. I wasn't expecting... Right, hang on. Let me put it in then. There. Are you happy? Are you happy with yourself? Look at what you have done. It doesn't happen automatically? No, because I don't know how to do that. It's part of VTube Studio. I might be able to figure out a way to get like separate animations to play tied to reward tiers. I'll have to look into that. I don't really know what's possible. You gotta remember, like, I'm Mr. just kind of bumbles through, yeah? I'm Mr. kind of just bumbles through his streams and hopes for the best. I don't do all the research. Frankly, the fact that my stream looks like this, from what it used to look like, is remarkable to me. Yeah? We've come a long way in the past 2 years. I would say for the better. I think we've had some fun times, haven't we? Hasn't it been a blast? And I still am not dead. It's remarkable. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster of West Ronfor. We must have seen every goddamn pixel of this zone. Every single individual pixel of this zone we have seen. I don't care. I love West Ronfor. I think it's been a fun old time, and I don't plan to stop streaming anytime soon. This is my favorite thing to do. This is like my social, this is my hobby, I guess is the word for it. We'll have a gay old time. I mean, speak for yourself. Stanley, you should know as well, I don't accept homosexuality in my streams. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. This is a MAGA only stream. Remember when I bought that MAGA hat that said "Make great swords great again"? I can't remember what happened to it. I bought it, and then it's gone. I don't know where it's gone. I'm going to assume a dog has eaten it. This guy is beating the shit out of me. Oh, of course. He's a decent challenger. With low defense, mind you. With low defense, and I'm still getting my ass clobbered by him. What is this? A decent challenge orcs, just not doable on this server. Get fucked. That's the closing lyrics of the Flintstones theme. I know. I'm just saying. You should know by now. Only straight people are allowed here. Because I'm the straightest one ever. I remember when I was a kid with the Flintstones. Straight as the arrow. You haven't seen the bottom half of those arrows. Warped. I remember when I was a kid with the Flintstones. I used to find the Flintstones to be like the most boring cartoon. I used to think it was total shit. But the movie with John Goodman and like Rick Moranis, I thought was I loved that movie as a kid. The Flintstones cartoon I thought was the most boring dog shit ever, but I really liked the movie. I don't know what it was. Thing is, now I'm an adult, I cannot remember a single thing about that movie. But as a kid, I had it on VHS and I thought it was fucking epic. There's a few things like that. Like, I never gave a damn about the Power Rangers, like, at all. But I had the Power Rangers movie with the White Ranger, and I thought it was really cool. Sometimes when something's just put into a movie form, I think it's cool, even though, like, the base product I think is shit. It's not even that I think it was shit, it's just I never had really any interest. I had never had any interest in the Power Rangers. I think I would have liked Power Rangers more if it didn't have, like, the American school drama Saved by the Bell parts. Yeah, if it was just the Japanese fighting costume shit, I'd probably have liked it more as a kid. God level 4, baby. One show that I actually liked, weirdly, was, I don't know if anyone knows it, but it was Masked Rider. And he's like a bug-looking guy with like a dirt bike. I remember being like 5 and thinking that was the coolest shit ever. I went back and watched an episode on YouTube, and it is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. It's so bad. But as a 5-year-old, I was like, he's so cool. I remember thinking Masked Rider was so cool, I like begged my dad for a dirt bike. And obviously, being a sensible adult male, he was just like, no, you're not getting a fucking dirt bike because of Masked Rider. And then when I got to like 8, Pokemon came out, and that was it, I was done. I didn't need any more obsessions. I'd found my obsession for the next 5 years, you know? I was deep in the Pokemon rabbit hole. Deep. I remember, in fact, I was in first school, primary school, and, what is this crap? Bravely Default. Can we skip this one? I'm gonna go to Chiptune. I don't want to listen to that. We'll come back to that channel later. That's bad. I remember being in like primary school, and we had a art project that was to do with color blending. So the idea was that you painted the top of your canvas or piece of paper, because it's primary school, piece of paper. You painted the top of your piece of paper with one color, and then you would slowly sort of blend it down and down until it was like a gradient. And then you had to like then put something on top to make it look nice. But I remember doing fire, as my one. I did like a fire. I did like red and red all the way down to like orange and yellow, so it looked like fire. And I drew a Magmar on top, the Pokemon Magmar. And I got told off because apparently not everything is to do with Pokemon. But I was 8, and believe you me, everything is to do with Pokemon when you're 8. I don't give a shit. So I got told off for my Magmar painting, but I'm pretty confident for an 8-year-old it was baller as hell. I don't have any proof of that. I actually remember one I've got some really fucking weird school stories. I remember one time in high school, the head of the art department, his name was Mr. Haddon. And he was Scottish, right? That's irrelevant, but I'm going to try and do, like, I'm going to give you an impression of the man. He was Scottish and extremely no-nonsense. So you get an idea of what I'm getting at, right? He was extremely no-nonsense, Scottish, stern, you know, alpha male type. But he was a good sort. He was fair. Tough but fair, right? Tough but fair. And I loved art. Art was my favourite subject for the longest time, right? Until I had a certain teacher who ruined it for me. Anyway, I remember one time, me and my friends went paintballing. We'd never been before. It was like the first time we'd ever been paintballing. We went paintballing, and we were on a team. Our team of like 4 or 5 of us, I think, 5 of us. And this is a weekend, right? So out of school. The opposing team was Mr. Haddon and his friends. So, bizarrely, there I was, shooting at my art master. It was insane. But you know what the cool part is? It was like a capture the flag type game, where one team was hiding in like this hut with a flag, and the other team had to come and capture the flag, obviously. And I remember running through like a hail of paintballs, right? I remember running. And it's probably way less spectacular. If I had like a video feed to watch it back, it'd probably be way less spectacular. But in my mind, I remember running. It's like the fucking opening to Saving Private Ryan with fucking limbs flying everywhere. Like, fucking bullets whizzing past my fucking ears, you know what I mean? And, I remember getting to the flag, but when I was a kid, I was really short. And I was too short to reach up and grab the flag. I couldn't reach it, because it was in like a sort of like holster on the guttering of the house. I couldn't reach the flag. So I just sort of touched it. And that's the best I could do. And Mr. Haddon, who was on the opposing team, afterwards, I can't remember if we were declared the winners or whatever, but afterwards, he came up to me, because he obviously knew, you know, he obviously spoke to me a lot, because I was an art student. Came up to me afterwards, that was very brave of you, Christopher. And I was just like, oh, Mr. Haddon is so cool. And from that point, I'm not even being serious. I'm not even being silly. From that point, Mr. Haddon was super cool to me. Like for the remaining like 3 or 4 years of my art studies, he was super cool to me. He was so cool, in fact, that my teacher... I had a teacher who I despised. Her name was Mrs. Maddox, I think. She was a real piece of shit. I mean, I loved art. And she was one of those people who makes you hate the subject. Do you know what I mean? And I hadn't done any work for her or whatever. I just had no motivation. And she was going to flunk me out of art. And Mr. Haddon was a fucking baller. He came to my aid and was just like, tell you what, if you do a project for me, I'll make it so that she doesn't fail you. So I had to do a project for him. Now that I would do. And I made a sculpture for him. It was a sculpture of in our school there was a ship, like a ship in a cabinet. I can't remember why. I think it was like Nelson, because Nelson's from Norwich or something, but there's a ship. And I did a sculpture of a ship. I basically copied it, but I did it in clay. And it was really good. And I didn't fail. But he didn't need to do that. He didn't have to do that. But he did that for me. And I thought he was the coolest dude. He was 100% like just the sort of teacher that you know went home and just like did weed. Do you know what I mean? He either did weed or was just like the chillest dude. I have it in my brain that he was very blasé. Oh, we're level 10. See? All I need to do to reach level 10 without thinking is tell an art story. But yeah. I loved school up until a certain point. Like, I genuinely enjoyed school. Because I was a massive nerd. Up until high school, like second or third year of high school. Then I hated it. You might argue that it was the hormones, whatever. I don't think it was that. I think it was the sudden and overbearing pressure. On top of the fact that I got rather unlucky with a lot of my placements of teachers. And it's easy to blame teachers, I get that, but I had teachers that were outstanding, and I had teachers that were just fucking terrible, and for certain subjects, were just completely ruined. Completely ruined for me. I remember, in fact, for English, we had I loved my English teacher. Her name was Mrs. Heald. And she was fucking epic. And she was a total babe as well, if I remember rightly. Anyway, the point is this. Like, they had a training teacher come in who was, like, learning how to teach. And that was fine. They were okay, but the assignment that they gave was about War of the Worlds, the book by H.G. Wells. Now, I had already read War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. I was interested in that story because of the musical. So, I'd already read the book. Yeah, I already knew about the book. I was way ahead of everybody else already. But the way that person taught, I could not for the life of me write an essay for them. I just didn't understand what they wanted from me. Yeah? Whereas Mrs. Heald noticed that. She said, well, this guy, you know, this kid's read the book before. He obviously likes the book. The fact that he's struggling so much makes no sense to me. So she gave me an assignment, and I fucking rinsed it. But it's just proof that, like a lot of things in life, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that comes down to teachers as well. It's luck of the draw a lot of the time with who you get teaching you. I don't know why I'm rambling, I don't even think anyone's there. It's just what I do. I'm a rambler, I'm a yapper. Right. Let's kit ourselves out. It's time to look less like a fucking hobo. We're gonna go with Royal Footmans. don't necessarily think there's any point in buying anything for these slots. Yeah! Now we're fucking cooking, boys. Accuracy plus 10? Accuracy plus 2 damage. They are sick as hell. But that delay, like delay plus 0? Which is better? How long do they last? Because the damage starts to go up pretty high. Once I get the strike, that's in 4 levels. Yeah, we're gonna go with these. But I'm gonna buy these as well for the fucking looks. Because Legionnaire's Knuckles are ugly as hell. I ain't using the brick with fucking nails on it. Come on. Change. Have I fucked it? Does style lock even work on this server? My knuckles aren't changing. No! They're so ugly. I want the cat claws. No, I don't think style locking works. And that makes me immensely sad. Had I known that, there's no way I'd be using these crappy knuckles, even if they are way better than anything else I can use. They're so uggo. Look at them. Oh well, I guess we'll save them for later. Let's at least go see what we're dealing with now, damage-wise. I wonder if tropical punches are like meta for the longer. Accuracy plus 10 is pretty crazy. It's just at 0 damage, though? Like, surely you're going to be doing fuck all. Surely there's going to be a point where you do, like, no damage whatsoever. Being completely accurate with 0 damage. I don't know. That's diminishing returns. I don't think there's anything else particularly necessary that I can buy. This is fine. This is all we need. We've got a better weapon. We've got a better body piece. Whatever. What level is purple belt? Is it like 18? I think it's 18 for purple belt. I did it. I am truly epic. Give me my raising earring so I can forget to use it. Every single time it would have been a smart thing to do. Do I have counter now? Ooh, I do. I'm excited now, boys. Let's go fucking beat up some orcs. Let's go clobber some orcs. Imagine beating an orc. Ha! Time to punish them for their hubris. I've got better knuckles. Knuckles basketball. I've got slightly better body piece. In the interests of because we're fighting orcs, I am going to use this just once. I'll save the rest of the charges for like content, but for right now, I wouldn't mind having a little bit of life insurance. Punch out time, baby. I can't wait to counter. 39? Oh, baby. Watch me be the only person to never counter, ever. Let's just go all in. All in on the meat jerky. I want more damage. More damage. Still haven't counted yet. That poor guy, he was too weak. There wasn't even a point to his death. let's see how much a combo does. Huh? Gah! Ooh, 80! For a level 10 weapon skill? Pretty good. I shall put my party flag up, you never know. You never know if you might strike it lucky. Where are all the orcs? Is someone here killing orcs? Who's been killing all my... This is my area. Everyone knows that. This is where I come to slap orcs, okay? Stop stealing my ways. Stop stealing my methods. Gulspit Outpost is mine. I have spent literal weeks of my life in this place. Ugh, when I say it like that, it's depressing. I'm curious, what other fun toys have I got I could play with? Hammer. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a hammer reward at some point as well. Dancing pudding. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that thing on the desk right there. I put this over here. I moved the energy drink. I've got no room. There we go. I'm determined to just fucking have the most seizure-inducing bottom right. Alright, grappler. Let's get my first counter on the counter. No. No. I'm gonna keep track. There's gotta be few things more satisfying than, like, critting both hand-to-hand hits. Crit, crit. That must feel amazing. Alright, what we got here? Easy prey. Two level 7s and a level 3. If we burn down the level 3, we could take the other two. Gamer moment. I may only be level 10, but I am not afraid of two big boy orcs and a little baby orc. Do you think these two orcs, the level 7s, didn't they pick on the little level 1 over here? Definitely. That's all the health I need. I'm going in. Fuck you. I don't even need the weapon skill this guy. Punch. Oh my fucking god, absolutely obliterated him. Obliterated him. Can I just point out as well, still haven't counted a single time. Miss? You know, I've done loads. Oh, being critted? Oh, that's happened loads. But, landing a single counter? Too much to ask. I'm still alive! What was zero? Is zero hit guard? I guarded twice! Those guards! They did it! I still haven't counted a single... What's the counter percentage, like, start at? Like, 1%? I gotta look this up. Counter. 10%! That is bullshit. That is a lie. I can already tell I'm gonna be the guy who never fucking counters ever. Guard, on the other hand, apparently. I guard when I need to. I guard when the moment is right. You know what would be a fun move for Monk? Is there something that increases like their guard or their counter rate at lower HP? That would be fun. That would force you to kind of skirt the line. I like classes that do that. I like classes that make you skirt the line between death and life. Yeah? I think that's probably why I like Set and Kled as much as I do, because they're all about staying in the fight until you reach a certain point. I like that. I like when you're encouraged to endanger yourself. That's the exciting part. Honestly, for League of Legends, I should probably just play Olaf. That champion... Unfortunately, the thing about Olaf is he's just kind of really binary and boring. He just runs you down. That's all he does. But he does get stronger the lower his health is. Come and get punched, you. Bam! I'm really disappointed that Mog wardrobes don't work. That's depressing. I was really hoping I could just basically look like this for the whole game. As a hoodie aficionado, I wish they'd release a hoodie that just looked like this. I would buy a Royal Footman's hoodie in an instant. Get wrecked. I still haven't counted. 10% my fucking epic ass. Like, I'm sorry, but no way. I'm guarding like a boss, but countering? I'm kind of morbidly curious now. How long can I go without countering? I did it! I countered! Finally! Only like 17 orcs before I finally countered once. Sorry, mate. You're surplus to requirements. There's another. Oh, we've broken the seal. Now it's just happening all the time. It's like eating Marmite. The first time you do it makes every subsequent time a lot easier. I love Marmite. Marmite is tasty. The thing about Marmite is, you don't just like make a Marmite sandwich. Marmite on toast, better option. There's a snack called Twiglets in the UK, which is basically like corn snacks with Marmite coated on them. Oh. Oh. Now that's the good shit. My dad would always send me packs of Marmite from, oh not Marmite, packs of Twiglets from home for Christmas and stuff. I can't really eat them anymore, unfortunately, because they're kind of, it's like eating shards of glass. They're a little bit kind of crunchy. And my poor mouth just gets cut up every time. Because my front teeth are out of alignment. Right. Let's lay waste to Gulchba yet again. I've given you a few days to repopulate orcs, now it's time to fucking die again. Get guarded. Oh, look at me, just fucking brutalizing this poor guy. Just brutalizing this poor orc. He doesn't know where to look. Is counter one of those things that, like, never happens against strong enemies? But happens all the time against weak enemies or some shit. I hope not. I want to go on a mad counter streak against like Fafnir or something. Guard skill level 5, baby, what will you do? What will you do, orc? I'm like Ip Man. When do I get my next level of counter? Because this feels really like not like it ever happens. Well, apparently there is no such thing as counter 2 on Era. Wow. Apparently, you can only upgrade your counter on retail, so I guess it's just gear? The only way I can improve counter is gear? That doesn't seem right. Yeah. Now does counter stack with Seigan for samurai? If so, it might be fun being a... But Seigan, doesn't that require a two-handed weapon? Do hand-to-hand weapons count as two-handed weapons? Something of a mystery. Ooh, I love guard. Guard is insane. Imagine hitting for 0. What do you think this is, RuneScape? These knuckles are a lot slower than my old Cesti. And I mean a lot slower. Get out of my fucking house. That's right, orcs. I came in a ghost outpost and told you to get out of my house. I live here now. You're just my rentoids. I'm the landlord. And I've come to throw you out. Too many loud parties. Bonk. Ooh, a decent challenge, but he's right next to that stone chucker. I will say, the leveling process for Monk hasn't been as bad as, like, Warrior. For Warrior, I don't know. Oh, I counted twice! Look at me go! The leveling process for Warrior is a lot worse, because it's even more binary. It's just hit the guy until you win. Monk at least has these little tools to make it a little less painful. I'm about to get fucking killed. We're gonna have to go for it. I'm gonna have to go all out. Fucking Get sparked out, you orc. Have it! Have it! Absolutely obliterated him. Unfortunately, that one's also level 9. Asno the Gremlin! How you doing, my man? How you doing? Check out all of my new toys. What do you think? I included the head pat. I think it was Leto who wanted the head pat thing. I don't think it was you. I'm gonna get rid of it now though. It's bothering me. Someone's gonna have to pay for it again. How you doing, Asno? There you go, just your joke selling rounds. You got any for me? You got any left for you, boy? Come on. You must have some in your joke sack just for me. Yeah, give me a joke, give me a joke, give me a joke. Let's see, do I understand Chinese? Not really? I am not a bilingual person. Emphasis on the lingual. Give me a moment to search my... You got jokes about, like, that someone has to understand Chinese for? This guy's got more jokes than... fucking... Jerry Seinfeld. You must have quite a few jokes if you're so specific that people have to understand Chinese for some of them. I tell jokes in Chinese streams. Really? That's nuts. Do they appreciate it? They must do. They must appreciate that. Yeah, since they are cultural jokes, just like the ones I tell in English and Portuguese. Huh. Do you actually speak those languages, or do you just know the jokes? I love how my guy spazzes out when I take a drink. Ah! Ah! I need to come up with some kind of way to make that not happen. A bit of both and some German? Wow. That's some fucking talent. I have tried multiple times to learn a new language and I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, is it just like you just learn words and slowly you learn more? It seems so, because I always start out learning a new language. It's like, this is how you say car. This is how you say cat. And it's like, I can't, that's not helping me. I don't have the memory to remember that. It doesn't help that my memory is shockingly bad. Like, shockingly bad. Learn to tell jokes in Chinese for religious translation purposes. Huh. Isn't Chinese like the most spoken language in the world? Like Cantonese or whatever? Then to focus on grammar learning, so learning how sentences are formed for a word. See, that's what I would rather. I think I would do all right with learning a language if I had like a one-on-one teacher to just teach me. Apps and things aren't quite it. Do you know what I mean? I've tried apps, like Duolingo and stuff. They're not quite it. They're not what I need mentally to help me learn. They're very impersonal, and I don't learn that way. I learn really well when somebody just sits down with me and shows me. I can commit that to memory. But to trust in myself to learn something when there's nobody watching me learn it, I don't know. I can't do that for some reason. It's up there, Mandarin Cantonese up there, but not quite top 5? Really? I mean, that's a skill. I'm jealous of your epic skills, because I can't do languages. I know less of any of the southern Chinese languages. And that's the other thing too, like there's so many different like Chinese languages and stuff. Asian language and stuff like that that I just... Dude, where do you begin? Here is one. Go on then. I'm ready. Why do ghosts love elevators? Something to do with lifting their spirits. Ah! I got it! I got it before you typed it! I got it before you typed it! Woo! Point to the bun! Point to the bunman on that one. We're gonna need to keep score. I'm gonna need to keep a scoreboard for this. What did the guide do when their sense of direction was questioned? I don't know. I like that one. They got up and ran. I like that one. That's a good one. You should keep that one at, like, high on your list. That's a good one. That tickled me. I don't know. I can't tell jokes. I can just tell stories, do you know what I mean? With funny stuff happening. When it comes to like, have you heard the one about? I don't really know very many of those. I'll throw in the one Chinese one from my roster today and explain it since it's fun. Okay, go on then. I'm curious. What the fuck? Oh boy. I don't even know what that means. I recognize C and A. So what is a taller A or? Oh, what is taller, A or C? C, because A is bigger than C. I have what? Huh? The last sentence is pronounced a B C D. A by B but B C D. Oh, I get it. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, it's like those jokes that's like, cause 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's that kind of joke. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Got it. Got it! Man! Telling jokes in Chinese must be fucking tricky. It just goes to show, like, culture is just the craziest thing. It's just the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing that you could just take me right now and supplant me in the middle of, like, fucking China, and I would be just helpless. Just absolutely helpless. It's just strange how, like, humans are so diverse and weird. Mistakes of working, understanding how to set it up. Even so. Even so, that's the sort of thing that makes me think. How about a translated version of an ancient Greek joke? Go on then. I'm always down for a joke, you don't even have to ask. I'm always down for a joke, me. I love a good joke. And I love some bad ones. Oh, got him with the counter and the guard. Get fucked, grappler. Am I going to go on a missing spree now? I bet I am. A man arrived at the city of Kaim and soon found himself in the middle of a funeral. Asking a citizen who is the funeral for, the person looked at him and then pointed to the casket. It's for the dead. Fucking ancient Greece. Well, they say it's how you tell them. That's... Humour has evolved a little bit since then, I think. Not much, to be fair, but a little bit. A bit. Good lord, what happened to... What do you think? Is it not... To be fair, I am wearing a bunch of random crap that... Do you not like it? To be fair, like, this glowing pudding and this drink and this table and this monitor, that's all new. And the glasses. The glasses aren't supposed to be there either. See? How do I rotate? Less than satisfactory? Well, I'm sorry. I guess you'll have to get your Bunnyman fix elsewhere. Not even a pot leaf on the hat in authentic range. That is not true. That's a fully authentic ranger hat. He definitely ground out that crappy quest. finished God of War Ragnarok, first time blind on PC. Is that the one that's like a big cutscene? Oi. Is that the daddy issues game? Punch. Very sad game, hits and feels. Aww. I can't remember the last time I played a sad game. I don't think I've played a sad game in a long time, to the point where I genuinely can't remember the last game I played that made me sad. I mean, I guess Dark and Darker made me sad, but that was just because the game was shit. Brighter Shores made me sad, in a kind of way that boredom makes you sad. Guard level 6, baby, we're getting there. Our guard is going to be through the roof. We're going to be an unstoppable force. I'm going to be fucking Shoryukening Fafnir in no time. Right, this is a bit of a tight one. We're going to need some counters and or guards for this. Or we could just become fucking invisible. Look at this evasion, ow. God damn it. I swear the moment I open my mouth, my character's like, you know what? I think it's time for me to miss every single attack. Ugh! We're still in it. We're still in it, boys. You made me fuck my glasses up, see? Now look at me. Powerless. There we go. You've definitely fucked my glasses up. They don't quite fit on my face no more. What have you done? Not spoilers, but Kratos' wear and tear really starts showing in that game. He's tired of fighting gods, poor Kratos. Well, why don't you just take a vacation? Take a vacation. Go hang out with Mario in fucking Delfino Plaza, yeah? Just go chill. Relax, Kratos. Relax, mate. Someone give Kratos my hat. Then he'll have all the sustenance he needs to relax, you know what I'm saying? As a useful bit of Mandarin, there is a Chinese grammar wiki, which also sells print versions for studying grammar as a way to figure out the language. Huh. That's the sort of thing if I had to pick a language to learn, though, I don't think I'd pick Chinese. I think I'd pick... that's tough, actually. I'd probably pick Spanish, just because living in America, Spanish is just useful. Just universally useful. But for, like, interest, I think I would enjoy learning... Maybe German? Maybe Russian. Russian could be cool. Then I could be like, Kratos needs a Hawaii trip? He does. Kratos needs something. I'm not going to say what he needs, okay? But we all know what he needs. He needs something. Spanish is common to run into. When I worked at the hotel, like, all of our housekeepers were, you know, spoke Spanish, and so I really wished at that point that I could speak Spanish so that I could at least talk to them, you know, on an equal footing. I felt bad that they always had to kind of... I don't know, it just feels bad, do you know what I mean? It just feels bad that you're like, speak my language so I can understand you, do you know what I mean? It just sucks. I wish I could speak to all the people, but my brain is terrible. Oh shit, this is a level 9. Oh, we're gonna need a miracle for this. We're gonna need a miracle for this one. Come on, boys. They call me the Miracle Man. Never back down. Put faith in counter. We will not back down. Come out swinging, baby. Come out. Look at that guard. Come out swinging, baby. Come on. We just need a lucky counter or two. We save our combo as best we can. Ow. Come on. Slam dunk. Do it. Yes! By 2 hit points, baby! Don't ever fuck with me. Look at me, literally with my back to the wall. Literally with my back to the wall. Never back down. Never back down, boys. That is the golden rule of Punch Man. That's the name of this class, by the way. Punch Man. It's not Monk anymore. Professional puncher. I can't believe we won. And by 2 hit points. How do I rotate this thing? I know there's a way. Ah, there we go. Much better. I thought it was going to hit you again. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. Look at my fucking power. Never back down. Never give up. What is it? What is it Peppy Hare says? Never give up. Trust your instincts. Exactly. Exactly. What's good enough for Star Fox is good enough for me. That's what I say. You just got to put faith. Monk is about faith. They've done a good job. Monk is about faith. Yeah? Faith. You need to have faith in your guard and your counter, and you will prevail. A lesser man would have run from that fight. Just finished dragging Samurai to 20 today. Still 10 more till I could do Dark Side. Are you on Eden, or are you playing on like a... Oh, you're on Horizon, aren't you? You know, if you played on Eden, you could play with the coolest streamer ever, Buns into Dreams. Just saying. And if doing stuff with new people. Dark Sam Slash Samurai is totally slept on. I fucking love Slash Samurai. I'm gonna get killed by this grappler, aren't I? This grappler's gonna be level 4000. You couldn't leave me alone, could you? You couldn't just let me be. Look at him, he's got in fucking sicko mode. Level 8. This is gonna be a doozy. This is gonna be a doozy. Never. Oh, the counter. Never back down, boys. Never back down. Always have faith. Always have faith. Never back down! Yeah! I kind of love Monk. You just gotta be brave. You just gotta have the balls to stay in it. I'll probably jump ship, but like in 2 years in coming up with them, so can't right now. That's fair. Like I'm not being silly, but if you ever do want to play on an actual era server without any changes, I would highly recommend Eden if you fancied like playing with us, because I play with people in chat all the time. We did that multiple times when I was doing this more sort of regularly. This is my first visit back for a while. Played with like Floofy and tried to convince Stammer to join us. We played with Kiko until she jumped ship. Like, I like playing with people, especially people in chat. That's the fun part for me. Can I only do 2 FF instances in my comp at a time or I'll go mad? Yeah, that's more than fair. I don't understand how you get people in retail who like have like 6 accounts going all at once. I don't know how they do that. How do you do that? What's wrong with your brain? You know? These glasses are so wonky. Let's just make them huge. Problem solved. Yeah, there we go. They were perfect. And then fucking Abyss comes in and just fucking ruins them. Can I defeat 3 toadstools at once? Usually run Dark Knight Red Mage. That's an interesting combo. I imagine that's super good at soloing. Come on, toadstools. You gotta do better than this. It is, and with the gear, Enfeeble isn't as crippled. Enfeebling is the best magic. Enfeebling is so stupid. Just paralyze alone. Paralyze alone is like fucking lifesaver spell. Thing is, I just don't like spellcasting in this game. I can't stand it. That's why I'm gonna try and play just pure martial, no spells at all. I know that, like, for efficiency's sake, spells are better, but I just don't want to use spells. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my bag, baby. You know what I mean? It's not my bag, baby. I just don't like being a spellcaster. What can I say? Bow and arrow, sword, fist, axe. Absolutely, but watching a little casting bar fill up, I just can't do that. Ooh. I will admit, when counter does go off, that is a fucking lovely feeling. That is such a good feeling. Don't they later on, orcs? Like the orcish grapplers later on? They get counter as well, don't they? A monk versus monk fight must be the weirdest thing. Counters and guards, and I want to see 2 monks go at each other with 100 fists up. I want to see that. That must be such a clusterfuck. Maybe when we get access to Ballista, I'll be able to convince some other monk to fight me. Because when we get to 30, we are going to be doing Ballista. I am determined to do some Ballista content. Determined. I love PvP, and it sucks for me that PvP has always been an afterthought in these Final Fantasy games. People go, oh, but 14 has, like, burning wings or whatever. I'm sorry, but 14, the PvP is so fucking bad. It barely registers as PvP. It barely registers, because the combat in that game is just atrocious. For an MMO, I'm sorry, but the combat in 14 is just nothing. It's all burst. Like, everything in 14 is burst. Burst damage. Every boss is... Here is my mechanic. It will delete you unless you do... There's never, like, sustained damage. It's always you're either dead or alive. You might as well have 1 hit point in that game. Yeah? And the objective is to not go to 0. Because... whether you're alive or dead is super binary in that game. Super binary. Hyper floaty. It really is as well. There are certain classes where it doesn't feel as bad. Like, Dragoon doesn't feel that bad, and some of the more modern ones, like Reaper, doesn't feel that floaty, but like Ninja in that game is the floatiest shit I've ever seen. Ninja feels like you're LARPing. It feels like you're just like waving your weapons around. Because they don't have any sort of impact to them. There's no impact or weight to them at all. You're just flailing around and like glowy stuff is happening. It's really shit. I hate it. Say what you like about FF11, but at least it looks like I'm actually hitting the guy. Did Summoner on there for a bit, got mad at some of the changes. When did you do it? Because I remember when they changed Summoner, I actually quite liked it. But I haven't played Summoner since, like, Shadowbringers, so... Is this Action 52? Who the fuck is playing Action 52 in the back? It really is. It's the Cheetah Men 2 theme. Why? Let's go back to the regular music. I'm not listening to that anymore. I miss having my buddy out. That's the thing, though. That game does not lend itself to that kind of character, because everything is so one note and homogenized in that game. They can't have a class that stands out. So you can't have a pet class because it stands out too much. It's too different from the rest. Yeah? That's why they made it into this kind of like just mage. Summoner in that game now is completely the same in every respect as just Black Mage. Exactly the same. Big fire explosions. Yeah, which is a shame. But I will say that I did enjoy its simplicity. I just kind of was trying to get through that expansion as quickly as possible. So it was nice to just be able to turn my brain off and be like, me mash keyboard. Me still doing top DPS. Tiny. What about little Titan? Little chicken nugget. Mini Titan looked like a little chicken nugget. Wow, we have been killing it on XP today. We have been gaining XP like a fiend. Hey, Valorous, fiendish XP. Look at this XP, bro. Look at this sick XP, bro. We're level 11 already. We're going crazy. We're going crazy. I owe it all to the occasional counters that I get. What do you think, Phalaris? We finally got my actual Bunman up and running. Ignore the glasses and the shiny jelly man. That's just additional flair. We finally got the stream where we've been working towards for a while now. Gaudy and vibrant, just like me. A real VTuber? No, see, if I was a real VTuber, I would have, like, massive gazongas, and I would be talking like a baby. I'd be like,
haha, you guys, we're playing Final Fantasy XI. Oh my god, Toadstool, no way! Oh my god, I punched a toadstool! That's so mean!
That's a real VTuber. That's a real VTuber experience. With me, you just get a sort of waggly back and forth rabbit who speaks like a normal fucking British person. You get what you fucking deserve, Murray. You get what you fucking deserve. I like that. Bring it back. No. Maybe I'll make that a sub reward or something, but absolutely not. I refuse. Because I hate VTubers. I'll be honest with you, I hate them. The reason I have one is literally because I've shown my face plenty on camera before, but I don't like to. Do you know what I mean? I don't like doing it. I'm much more confident not doing that. And people have said I'm not, you know, I'm not ugly, I'm not a hideous, malformed freak, which I appreciate, but at the same time, I'm just very self-conscious. I'm an effeminate boy, and while that is something I lean into, it's also not something that I guess is the norm. I really hate how long the delay is on. I ingrained that don't give people your info on the internet too much for me to show my face on camera. That is 110% the best thing to do, like legitimately. And that's kind of why I looked into getting a VTuber and getting all of this stuff, because, like, properly, because I don't necessarily want to share all of that stuff with you guys. I love you guys, absolutely, but I don't necessarily want you to, like, know exactly where I live and know too terribly much about me, because there are some weirdos out there, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're being so arrogant, who would stalk you? But it's like, it only takes one, do you know what I mean? It only takes one. So I agree, that's definitely the sensible thing to do. I've shown my face before. We've done dress-up streams, and I still want to do dress-up streams and stuff, but I think for my day-to-day, I'm quite happy having a little sort of paper doll waggle about for me. Whether you want him or not, you're getting him. I kind of like the pink glasses. Let's get rid of him for now, though. Ah, I can see in regular colors again. I'm like that. I have colored shades when I drive because the sun gets in my eyes. I gotta say, it is a massive relief taking those off at the end of my workday and just seeing real color again. I literally drive around with rose-tinted shades. Yeah, bah. how you doing, Phalaris? It's good to see you hanging out again. As you can see, we made a new character. I'm just addicted to that low-level grind, what can I say? I do have good reasons this time. I've forgotten them now. Oh, that's right. I really, really don't want to play Taru Monk. Like, I really don't want to play Taru Monk. But I want to play Monk. So... it's legitimately not taking us that long to get back to where our Dragoon was, so we're fine. We're fine. When do I get max HP boost? Is that 15? I can't wait that long. I want to have 700 HP at level 20. Like every other monk I see. Now, you can counter multiple enemies at once. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? This could be it, boys. This could be it. Save the TP. Save the TP, come on. He's level 6. Come on, big combo. We're still alive. We're still going. 6 hit points. We are the kings. We are the kings of not dying. We have come so close to death. Repeatedly. Monk, baby. Just have faith. Just have faith in those counters. Have faith in those guards. Like, look at that. That guard, 0 hit. If that had been a hit, we'd have been dead. Guard saved the day again, baby. Guard saved the day again. Best class. This class is fun as hell. I think... I don't know what I'm going to do for some... Does Saigan work with hand-to-hand? Is hand-to-hand a two-handed weapon? Is my question. Need to watch the FF11 dungeon in FF14. We've been talking about that before you arrived, and apparently it's really good. So... that's cool. I don't know if I can be bothered to play through the whole of Dawn Trail just to experience the dungeon, though. Do you know what I mean? Dawn Trail, I don't know, man. That's an entire X-Pack. I don't know if I've got the strength for that. I don't know if I've got the strength for that. Considering I don't really like 14 to begin with, and then Dawn Trail is considered by many to be a weak expansion. Like, if it was a spectacular expansion, maybe? But people are saying it's really weak anyway, so that's... maybe I'll give it a quick look on stream sometime, just for the fun of it. We'll see. We'll see. The issue is, like, I have to pay for a sub just to have a look. Do you know what I mean? I would have to finish Shadow... You got to... Not only would you have to finish Shadowbringers, you'd have to finish Endwalker. You've got Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawn Trail to go through. Like, goddamn. I don't envy you on that one. I really don't. Can I just say, I'm really enjoying Monk. I really love the sort of close fights we've had. It's been exciting. I don't... If Saigan doesn't work with hand-to-hand, I was gonna do Monk Samurai. I thought that would be cool. Having counter and Saigan, I thought would be really cool. But if it doesn't work with hand-to-hand, then that kind of... yeah. Staff Monk could do it? That's true. What's Monk's staff rating? Isn't it like D or some shit? B. And you can still counter, can't you, with the... Counter isn't exclusive to hand-to-hand, is it? Or is it? No, it can't be, because Blue Mage can get it, can't it? Staff Monk. I don't know, though. I like the hand-to-hand. Hand-to-hand looks cool. I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought. There might be other classes, other... Countered, mate. Get fucking countered. There might be other subclasses that could be fun. I want to go for kind of like a... Not a tank, per se, but more like an evasion bruiser type deal. Do you know what I mean? I want to hit hard, and I want to be hard to hit. But I don't want to play Slash Ninja, so... Slash Ninja bores the crap out of me. That's what ends up being in retail endgame? Yeah, but I'm already kind of committed to... Well, maybe. We'll see. I'm off stream, I know, I mean, you've seen screenshots and stuff. Off stream, I'm actually experimenting a lot with retail right now. I've been experimenting with Ranger, I've been experimenting with Dragoon. I am experimenting, so maybe I'll give Monk a look there too. But Monk so far has been really fun. Have you seen the number of really close fights we've had? Has been really exciting. Here's what I was saying, Stammer. They've cleverly done this. Monk is actually a really clever class, right? Because you know how monks are all about faith. Monk in this is all about having faith too. Having faith that you will guard or counter. Because that's what you have to believe in. To win your fight, you have to believe you're gonna counter. And you have to believe you're gonna fucking guard. Because we have had some fights that have been really exciting. Down to the wire, and counters and guards have just made it. Made it. To me, that's the fun part of Monk. Yes, it's very binary, but spectacle-wise, I think it's pretty up there. We've had more close, intense fights in the last 3 levels than I have in my entirety of playing, like, Black Mage. Do you know what I mean? I always pick on Black Mage, and rightly so, because Black Mage is garbage. Maybe I'll give it a look in retail. That could be fun. Plus, in retail, you get counter merits and things, so... I think I'm going to keep Dragoon as my main 75 job on retail. Because I like the idea of that. And I'll just experiment with other stuff at 99 for funsies. I've almost got my Rangers at 99. Can I just say, those final limit break missions are the lamest shit in the entire world. The one where you have to, like, lay an egg is so fucking obnoxiously dumb that I almost lost the will to do it. The one where you lay an egg, the one where you like fight other Matt and you have to pick randomly and sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. Like, what the fuck was the idea behind any of that? We're just gonna make the most annoying shit we can? That must have been what they thought. They must have just said, you know what, let's just make the most, like, obnoxious quests we possibly can. Where it's just pure RNG, and you just stand there hitting buttons. And break quests are the worst parts of modern retail. They slow everything down so much. They slow everything down, and they're just unnecessary. I think there shouldn't have been limit breaks. The limit breaks were great when it was like the final confrontation is Matt. That makes sense. Yeah? He's like your teacher, your trainer, and then you overcome him at the end. That makes sense from a story perspective. After that, it should have just been, okay, off you go to 99. You don't need to do anything more. Yeah? The whole laying an egg shit is just retarded. There's no other word for it. It's retarded. I hate it. Oops. Get countered, mate. Do you not get TP for counter? Oh, he's level 9. He's level 9. You know what? I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Remember, have faith in the counter, have faith in the guard, and we will prevail. Never back down. Ow! Let's grab, look, never back down. His faith is too much. Oh, or is it even? Is it even? Come on, baby, look at this evasion. I must be water, become water. Look at the counter. We're doing it. We're doing it. Another guard. Come on, baby, come on. Come on. He's using arm block. Come on. Come on. Oh, I missed at the end. No. A double miss at the end? That is so fucking lame. No! Well, you know what they say. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, you know? That sucks! If we'd have hit him once, if we'd have hit him with one fist, we'd have had TP. Ah! Piece of shit, grappler. That's okay. We needed to come back to town anyway. I got an inventory full of gubbins. Can't believe I missed right at the end. Of course I did. Of course I did, Square Enix. With your fucking bullshit 100% algorithm that sits there and goes, oh, are you nearly dead? Oh, time for absolutely no accuracy. Oh, I missed. Miss! Miss! But I like that Monk is encouraging me to make those plays. Monk encourages me to grow a pair, you know? I play just Elven, so I'm used to missing. Elven accuracy is a myth. I've played Mithra and missed 18 times in a row. Okay, so Elven accuracy is a myth. If the game wants you to die, it will make sure that you die. Yeah? If the game wants you to miss and die, it's going to make sure that happens. Doesn't matter what race you are. Doesn't matter what food you've imbibed. Doesn't matter. You will roll the miss. That's why I'm a Dark Knight main. I need a nuke to nuke a fucker since I can't hit them. I don't know. I'm really enjoying Monk so far. It's a ballsy class. You just got to have the sheer cojones to go for it, you know? We would have had that guy. We would have had that guy. I like the challenge. And it's not a spell. I'm so happy not playing a spell. I'm so much less happy when I have spells. I just don't know why. I don't know what the brain issue is. I'm just so much less happy when I have spells to worry about. Take the spells away, let me punch things. I'm way happier that way. Way happier. Anyway. That's been a nearly 3.5 hour stream. I'm going to call it there. I'm exhausted. I'm probably going to go to bed. I am absolutely shagged out. Will there be a stream tomorrow? That will depend on my work, as the streams always do. Streams always depend on how my work goes. If my work goes great and I get home early, stream. If my work goes badly and I'm stuck in Greenville for 17,000 hours, then no stream. But we'll see. It's likely, though. Tomorrow, I'm hoping that I can get a lot done early on, so it's looking likely. But thanks for hanging out, you guys. I appreciate it. I love you all, and I genuinely do appreciate it, especially for games like 11, where talking is half of it for me. So I love having you guys here to chat to. It kind of makes it. Thanks for hanging out. I love you, and I'll catch you tomorrow, possibly, maybe, most likely.